look, I mean, I can't predict that. You know, we just got to prepare as best as we can and come out and play hopefully our best game tomorrow. You know, the same way that we've done through each of the round robin games. You know, New Zealand is a team that has always been a very street-wise, street-smart team. They've always played well to their abilities, and they've always got a lot of guys that can contribute. So you need to respect them, and you need to sort of play well you need to play well to beat them. Yeah, look, selection has always been tough. You know, it's getting tougher as guys perform well. It's obviously it's an ideal challenge to have players that are performing well and that you've got a good squad of players to pick from. I mean, that's ideally what we wanted coming to the World Cup, that you had a squad of 15 and you weren't reliant on sort of 4 or 5 guys or 7 or 8 guys to win your World Cup. You know, we know that we're a squad of 15 and we all need to contribute to win this World Cup. I think it's been a process for Robbie. He's obviously been around South African cricket for a long time, but I think over the last sort of 6 to 8 months especially, people have started to show a lot of confidence in him as a cricketer, and I think through showing that faith and confidence in him, he's starting to sort of believe more in himself, and it's starting to shine through on the field. And it's great that he's being able to perform really well for us. The role that he's performing with both bat and ball and the field has been terrific. So it's obviously exciting, for Robbie and for us to have him performing so well. Yeah, I mean, we're in the subcontinent. I mean, I think spinners love being here anyway. It's especially South African spinners. They don't get as much help back home. So for them to be able to come and execute their skills in these conditions is very exciting for them. I think that they just need to perform their roles well. I don't think anyone needs to try and do anything spectacular tomorrow or special. We just need to carry on performing our roles as a team. And the great thing for us is that everyone's contributed and performed a piece of the puzzle so far, and if we can carry that on, then that'll be terrific. Well, that's a selection issue. We obviously need to decide how we're going to go tomorrow, whether we're going to go with the extra batter or not, or the extra bowler. We'll obviously assess that tonight. I think Andrew Hudson's just arrived, so we'll make that decision this evening. Look, I think they've obviously got, their top 4, they've got some power batters, some guys who really take the game to you. I think, especially from a bowling point of view, they always, generally having played against New Zealand a lot, they always take the pace off the ball. A lot of their medium pace, a lot of guys that can bowl sort of medium pace and change of pace, and obviously with Nathan McCullum and Dan Vittori, they've got spinners that can perform well. I think the thing about New Zealand is that they contribute all the way down. With bat and with ball, they've got a lot of guys that can contribute. So you never can take any guy for granted in their lineup. Yeah, there's obviously one short boundary on the one end. It's got sporadic grass on. It looks very green because you're not used to seeing grass here when you play Bangladesh. So I think it might be a little bit more even pace than maybe the one we played on against Bangladesh. I still think it will turn a bit. It's still dry. I don't expect it to play too different to what we're used to here. Look, I mean, there's so many South Africans around the world now. If we stressed over a South African and another team. I don't think we sleep much at night. Alan is obviously a guy that was a great performer for South Africa, and we wish him all the best in his role as New Zealand bowling coach. And I'm sure he believes he can add value to the environment, but our environment is very different and changed a lot since Alan was a part of it. So I'm sure he's added a lot of value in terms of the skill department, but in knowing us, things have changed a lot since he was around.
Graeme, on the issues of spin bowling and pace bowling, spinners have been effective in this part of the world, but does that mean that you naturally change what is traditional in your game to do that? In other words, pace has normally been your strength, hasn't it? Do you change for change sake, or do you still go for the natural spin that you have within your squad?
I think the great thing now is that we have both. We have both that are becoming a strength now. We have the difference, the subtlety, the variation, and we can adapt, I think, with our lineups to how the surface plays. We don't just have 40 overs of seam now. We can mix it up, we can match it, and we allow our guys to attack a different option. I think we've got a lot of attacking options, which has allowed us to take 10 wickets in every game so far this World Cup, and hopefully that'll continue, and hopefully our bowlers will perform well as a unit. I think that's the key, that they've bowled well in partnerships, and hopefully we can carry that on. So, yeah, I think we've still got our strength in the seam department, but we've added a lot more variation to it now, which has been exciting.
You surprised many people by opening the bowling with Kota against the West Indies in New Delhi, and that was of course to counter a power hitter like Graeme. We didn't also have power hitters. Will we see that kind of a move tomorrow? And number two, what do you think about the crowd? I mean, you knocked the local team out. Do you think they're going to take it through?
Look, I mean, I think the South African team has always had a good relationship with the subcontinent people. I think they've always appreciated us, and we've always appreciated them. So, look, I mean, I think they're just lovers of the game, and we want to see a good game of cricket tomorrow, hopefully. As far as, tactical things, I've been thinking about a few things this week, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow. We'll see. We've done some video work, we've done some planning, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Obviously, I think the key is that we've been able to pick up wickets, outside the first 10 overs, 15 overs through that middle period. We've been able to pick up key wickets, and when we've been given opportunities, we've been able to really, pounce on them, take 2 or 3 wickets at a time, which has really set the opposition back. I think our intensity and our commitment to our skills in the field has been great. I just think it's a mindset thing. Our spinners really believe that they're capable of performing well in these conditions, and that's great from my perspective. And as a captain, it's just about hopefully giving them the right fields, and really giving them the belief to bowl in certain situations, and that they can perform well in those situations. Look, I mean, I think good memories in a stadium is always good, but I don't think we'll spend too much time thinking about that. It's a very different game tomorrow. Obviously, if New Zealand have the bad thoughts in their head, then that'll be a bonus for us, but it's not something that we're thinking about a lot. We're a little bit secluded at the moment from back home, but we do know that things are obviously buzzing there at the moment, and people are obviously very excited with the way the team has played. We know that they'll be building up for tomorrow's game, and that's great for us to know. You kind of feel that you're miles away from your home, so it's nice to know that people are getting up and supporting you, and it'll certainly be a massive thing for us tomorrow. Imran. Yeah, I mean, Imran's been an asset for us, to have an attacking spinner. And I think the thing about our three spinners is they're very different. They've all performed different roles at different times, and I think the versatility of the guys has been great. I think that they've worked well together. They've performed different partnerships. Imran's definitely been the more attacking option for us, and he's missed a key part of the tournament through injury. But the other guys have performed really well in his place, which has been exciting. So, to have him back in the lineup now definitely adds a bit more to me as the captain. So it's obviously nice to have him back. Just far away, buddy. No, I mean, I think we're in a great space at the moment. I think the guys are relaxed. We've had 10 days in Bangladesh, so we've had to keep ourselves busy a little bit, outside training sessions, just keep things a bit fresh in the mind. So I think we're all excited to play tomorrow. I think we're just looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll be able to play to the standards that we've been able to achieve so far in this tournament. And we've prepared exactly the same way as what we did for any other game. And it's a sporting occasion tomorrow, so it's two quality teams. I think there's quality teams left in this tournament now, so anyone from here can win the World Cup, and that's what makes this tournament exciting now for my guess.
Anybody? Last question?
Well, I mean, if we're bowling, I hope someone's after 78. I mean, I just think it's not really a free-flowing wicket here. You need to set your base here. You need to work hard. I think once you end, it is a little bit easier to play, and obviously the more partnerships you can get together with the bat, the easier it is to sort of post the total. I don't think it's a wicket really where you're going to come out and smash 10 and over. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow will be the day. It looks slightly different to, as I said, to what we're used to seeing here. I don't expect it to play too differently, but I don't expect. It's hard to predict that sort of